Las Vegas real estate market update. We just broke an all-time high record. If you're thinking about buying a home or you're thinking about selling a home, you need to watch this video. Please, before we continue, like and subscribe. Okay, so let's get into it. Big picture news. Record price, median sales price came in at $485,000 for the Las Vegas Valley. That's an all-time high record, and it's up 9% from this time last year, with just under 1,600 houses sold. The previous record was set in May of 2022, and it was 482,000. But we did have a dip there after the craziness of the pandemic, where we corrected for about 12%. And ever since then, we've been slowly creeping up, and new record price. The new listings on the market were 3,000 last month in January, up 28 from the previous year in the same month. And the listings came on the market on 525,000 for the median price. So this, depending how they close, could bring next month's median sales price to an all-time record again. So we'll have to definitely watch this as time goes on. We have now a total of just over 5,200 houses available for sale, which gives us a supply of 3.3 months, which is still well below the neutral market supply needed, which would be 6 months, and well below a buyer's market, which is typically considered 8 to 9 months. So still a very strong seller's market. I do want to show you this. I do want to show you here, 260, that's a record for a median sales price per square foot. When you take a look at the prior overall median sales price record, that was 482,000. The price per square foot was actually well below this. It was somewhere around 217 to 220. So now we're at 260, that's well above. So definitely a higher price per square foot, meaning that the homes that are selling are smaller because we're selling for a higher price per square foot, which is how we got to that record market. The condo and townhomes came in at 293,000, which is not a record price. That was set late last year, and it was over 300,000. And they have a 4.6 month availability. So the condo townhome market is a little softer, definitely, than the single family home market, which is great for buyers because the more availability we have, the better deals are out there. Going back now, digging into these numbers, I like to take a look at this here, the time on market for units sold. So last month we had 50% sell within 30 days, and then 24 and change sold between 31 and 60 days. So 3/4 of the market essentially sold within 60 days. And when you take a look at January 2025, pretty much the same. A little bit smaller here on the 0 to 30 day, a little bit higher here on 31 to 60. Still 3/4 of the market selling within 0 to 60 days. And that's really, pricing strategically is really what drives these numbers. If you're pricing your home well initially, and that's the key, initially, because most of your listing showings, are going to come within the first 2 weeks. That's when you're building your momentum, right? Is the first 2 weeks. So you don't want to take a wait and see approach where you say, hey, let's price it a little higher, let's see what happens. If there's no movement, then we can kind of, bring the price down. When you do that, you really kill your momentum initially. Then you might end up in this 31 to 60 days. So really take that into consideration with your agent when you're talking about your specific timeline. Please, before we continue, like and subscribe. So what does this all mean? Well, if you're a seller, it doesn't mean get greedy. It means pricing your home strategically is the most important thing you could do to make sure your home still sells quickly and for the most money. Now, if you're a buyer, you could see competition starting to heat up. Again, like and subscribe, drop me a comment. If you're interested in knowing your home's valuation, feel free to click on my link